Hello, YouTube. Salivate Metal here. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics has just released the unemployment numbers for the United States for the month of January, and it fell short of expectations. However, our opportunistic President Obama came out almost as fast as he does when he gives a press conference after a major shooting to tout his economic success. Well, we try to be as intellectually responsible or intellectually honest as possible when it comes to the unemployment numbers. So let's take a look at this chart here, which has the numbers dating back 20 years, and there's three different lines that you see here: the official unemployment rate, and then you have the U5 and U6, which are broader readings of the unemployment rate. The U6 is the most has the most data attached to it, and is probably the most realistic unemployment rate uh, given through time. And so, if we're honest with ourselves, we see that even if the U6, since Obama has taken office, has gone down. Well, that's good, and we celebrate that. Although, if you ask me, it's not because of his policies, but in my view, it's because a lot of states have elected more conservative governors who have done more to open up their economies in their states. And so that's opened up more the free enterprise system. And so you have that sort of diametrically opposed to an ever increasing and ever regulated federal government, which the federal government, as of this year, with a lot of the laws taking places and new regulations, is the most overbearing and the largest um, regulated United States federal government in U.S. history. So, in spite of that, we are seeing unemployment go down. However, um, and of course, with the on January 2016, we see here that the official is 4.9%, which is about the same as it was when the recession hit in December of 2007 that we see here. The problem is the gap between the official unemployment rate and the U6 unemployment rate. So we see here that in December of 2007, the official was 5% and the U6 was 8.8%. If we come here to January of 2009, we see that it is up just over a percent more than that. And not only that, but how often, how are these data collected? And and I think that's going to tie into the silver price because the markets reacted. The Dow went down today, and this was on account of the unemployment numbers not meeting expectations. But I think there's more to this than just what these numbers show. Um, there's plenty of people that are out of work. The official number is about 94 million people. There's over 315 million people in the United States. So 94 million is a lot of people. And they say about 47 to 50% people are receiving some sort of government assistance. So you have that in effect, but also they are not going around surveying the unemployed. And if you go to places like San Francisco and Portland, Oregon, and other big cities in Portland. I mentioned Portland because a YouTuber here, FTID, has posted a video showing a lot of the tent cities that have been sprouting up around his area there. But San Francisco especially, and a lot of these major cities which hold these big government policies, progressive policies, are experiencing a lot of homelessness. And I guarantee you, those people are probably not counted anywhere for anything. Um, if you have people in shelters, you can count them. And imagine that's probably where part of this U6 number is coming from. But silver is up to $15 an ounce now, which is a high that we've not seen for quite some time. And I believe the silver price going up in previous weeks have been mainly due to overseas trends, like with what's going on in China, because their economy is certainly unstable. But I believe that today's price jump to over $15 is on account of this specific information about the unemployment rate not being as well as be expected. And obviously, and the official number looks good, under 5%, seems very nice. We saw that at the height of the dot-com bubble here. You know, these low unemployment rates going, 3.9 and 4.3. Then we had a little recession hit, and but nonetheless, it's looking, quote, good on the official numbers, but this gap between the official and the, which is a U3 number, by the way, and the U6 is wider than it has been in these other mini recessions. There's these numbers are closer together, but you can see how wide it is here, and it's not narrow. These numbers should be narrowing to a normal level like we see here, and so forth, and we're not seeing that, which means that, in my view, it spells for bigger trouble ahead. How that will play out is to be seen, but nonetheless, it is what it is. And so there you have it. Read into it what you will. What are your thoughts? Share them below. But I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.